In this explainer, we're going to tackle the one big question that always comes up with crypto faucets. Do they actually pay? We're not just going to talk about it, we're going to show you some real, tangible proof of withdrawal. So let's just get right into it.
You know, this is probably the #1 question I see everywhere. Do these faucet sites actually pay out? And honestly, it's a completely fair question. So today, instead of just telling you the answer, I'm actually going to show you. We are going to walk through a real withdrawal, step by step, using earnings that I've collected from a site called Earnbitmoon. Okay, so first things first. Before we get to the withdrawal proof, let's do a super quick breakdown of what a crypto faucet actually is for anyone who might be new to this.
Honestly, the name faucet is the perfect analogy. Just think of a leaky tap, just drip, 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 these tiny little drops of water. A crypto faucet does the exact same thing, but with these minuscule amounts of cryptocurrency. We are talking fractions of a cent, just slowly dripping into your account over time. So how do you actually get these little drips? Well, it's all about doing really simple online tasks. You can make a faucet claim every few minutes, you can click on ads, you can navigate through these ad-filled shortlinks, which are basically just websites that pay you to visit them, or for slightly bigger rewards, you can complete surveys and tasks on what are called offer walls.
Now, here's the thing. You can't just send these tiny fractions of a cent directly to your main crypto wallet. It just wouldn't work. The transaction fees would be way higher than the reward itself. And that's where a really crucial piece of the puzzle comes in, the micro wallet. And for most people using faucets, that means FaucetPay.
So here's the core problem that FaucetPay solves. If a site tried to send you, say, 1/10 of a cent directly to your Bitcoin wallet, the blockchain fee to process that could be $1, maybe even more. The fee would be thousands of times bigger than the reward. FaucetPay gets around this by acting as a sort of off-chain collector, gathering up all these tiny payments from hundreds of different sites for you with no fees to receive them.
So the best way to think about FaucetPay is as your central hub. It's this special wallet designed to be the one destination for all of your faucet earnings. It gathers all that crypto dust, all those tiny fractions from all these different sites into one single place. This lets you actually build up a more substantial amount before you're ready to withdraw it to your main wallet.
For our little demonstration today, all the earnings we're going to be withdrawing were collected from a faucet site called Earnbitmoon. It's a classic example of these platforms where you do some small tasks and the rewards get sent instantly right over to your FaucetPay account.
All right, this is the moment of truth. Let's actually walk through the withdrawal process right now and see the proof for ourselves.
And you'll see the whole process is really straightforward. First, you just log in to FaucetPay. You'll see your dashboard with your total balance, all collected from the different sites you use. From there, you just navigate over to the withdrawal page, pick which cryptocurrency you want to pull out, and then you just paste in the address of your main external wallet. Finally, you enter the amount and you hit confirm.
And just like that, boom, the payment from the faucet site lands in the FaucetPay account. What's amazing is that it happens instantly. There's no waiting around, no processing time. The funds just appear right there in your dashboard, ready to be added to all your other earnings. It really is that simple.
Okay, so now that you've seen that it actually works, we need to have a very honest conversation about what you can realistically expect to earn from this stuff, because transparency here is absolutely key.
This number right here grounds the whole concept in reality. A single faucet claim, or watching just one ad, typically earns you about 1/10 of 1 cent. That's it. This is not a path to getting rich, and it's so important to understand that right from the start.
And this quote from Coinly just sums it up perfectly. Faucets are an incredible tool for learning about how crypto transactions work, setting up a wallet, and getting your very first coins without any financial risk. They are not, however, a replacement for a job or a significant source of income.
So, if you've managed your expectations and you still want to give it a try, let's look at some smart ways you can approach this safely and make the most out of your time.
Consistency is everything here. A lot of these sites offer daily login bonuses that actually grow the longer you keep your streak going. Using multiple faucets at once is also key to keeping those drips flowing. But a big word of caution, most of these platforms have built-in gambling games. My best advice is to just avoid them. The house edge will eventually drain your hard-earned balance.
Now this is probably the most important tip I can give you. Don't withdraw your earnings in Bitcoin. Use FaucetPay's internal swap feature to convert everything into a low-fee coin like Litecoin or Solana first. Also, always choose the slower 4-hour normal withdrawal option. It is significantly cheaper than the 5-minute priority one. And of course, remember to move your funds out to a wallet that you personally control every so often.
And right here, you can see exactly why that matters so much. Just look at the withdrawal fee for something like Ethereum versus a low-fee coin like Litecoin or Solana. The dollar value difference is huge. By taking just 10 seconds to swap your coins before you withdraw, you can save a significant percentage of your earnings.
And finally, let's talk security. This is non-negotiable. Enable two-factor authentication on your FaucetPay account immediately. Use a separate burner email address just for these faucet sites to avoid spam. And a massive red flag: if a site ever asks you to deposit money to unlock your withdrawal, it's a scam. 100%. Close the tab and never go back.
So there you have it. That's the proof that faucets do pay, and a realistic guide to how it all works. If you're interested in trying these platforms out for yourself, I have left links for you in the description below. And if you have any questions at all, please just drop them in the comments.
And that brings us to our final question, which is really for you to answer. For a newcomer, faucets can be an invaluable, risk-free way to learn about crypto. For others, it's just a fun hobby. But only you can decide if that slow, steady drip of coins is ultimately worth your time and attention. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.